Hey, what is up guys? DRC3 here, back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to be taking on the Ultimate Red Zone versus the Red Ribbon Army. I am really excited to take this on. We are running the Terrifying Conquerors team, and we're going to see just how good Cooler stands up to the Red Ribbon Army. I expect this team to actually do pretty well. They've carried me through most of the other red zones, so hopefully they'll do the same here. I have Whis as the support item and Bulma as my support memory, so let's hop into this. The first enemy is Tech, and there are quite a few phases to this, so we'll have to try not to use an item until the last two phases if we can. Hopefully Cooler's just defense from doing multiple attacks will carry us through this. Hopefully we don't get super attacked at the start, because when you get super attacked at the start before you've had the chance to do a super attack, yourself, it really actually sucks in Red Zone. So we'll see how this goes. 19,536, that's not terrible. We should be down to the double digits for normal attacks after this right here. Let's see how hard Cooler hits. Ooh, wow, this guy actually has a lot of health. For how many phases this has, for this guy to have this much health to start off with, that's actually that's a lot. It's a good thing we are running a team with multiple attacks. If we weren't running a team with multiple attacks, it would be fairly hard. Imagine going back to the days where Hybrid Saiyans was like the main way to do things because you needed the defense scaling. But now, with the Terrifying Conquerors, hopefully this turn especially, since we have both LRs in a rotation, hopefully we'll get through a good chunk of his health fairly quickly. Metal Cooler getting that additional is really nice because Metal Cooler isn't guaranteed that additional. Him getting a crit was also awesome. And then we have the Friend Cooler, who is 100%. He should do a little bit more damage than mine, because mine, I believe, is only 55%. So 100% Cooler should hopefully do more, hopefully get additionals, because my Cooler did not get the additionals we needed. And of course, this one's not getting the additionals we need either. Wow, this is a bad turn. Oh, okay. At least we got a second full additional super attack. I thought we weren't going to get one at all, and that would have actually really sucked. Nut punch from Cooler right there, and he is halfway dead, so I'll take that. We haven't taken any substantial damage, so I don't think there's any need to use a Whis on this phase. Thank goodness, because if we ended up using a Whis on this phase, we'd be screwed in the later phases. I think we'll make it through this phase fairly alright. That being said, we do have two agile characters in this rotation, so I hope we don't get super attacked at the end. Luckily, neither of the agile characters is taking an attack, except for Metal Cooler, who's taking one attack at the end. And we got a crit from Strength Cooler and an additional. Okay, and he's not even transformed. I will take that. That's actually massive. That's massive for this Cooler before he transforms. Once he transforms, one of the best URs in the game. But before that, he's just kind of subpar. He's average, actually. Alright, and let's see if Frieza can hit a crit and finish this off, hopefully. Yes, and he does. Okay. So the first phase is done. The Tech Red Ribbon Army guy is down. Frieza's transforming. This would heal us, but we don't really need... It healed a little bit, but we don't really need the healing. Oh, it's this guy. He has physical... Wow, there are so many... Okay, they better not have a bunch of health. Otherwise, that's going to really suck. And we didn't get super attacked at all in the first phase, did we? So that's interesting. I wonder... Okay, so we're almost definitely going to get super attacked here at the start. Hopefully we get the chance to attack before we get super attacked. If he super attacks us before we get the chance to attack, that might suck a little bit. Also, I'm not able to get the orbs for Tech Frieza, and there's quite a few attacks there at the end. Here's to hoping he'll tank there at the end. We did get the attack off with no super attack coming our way yet, so that's good. That means we'll be able to build up a little bit of defense with LR Cooler. And another nut punch, and that one is half dead. Ooh, if we get another additional super... Of course we're not going to. Yeah, if we had just gotten one more additional super, we actually could have killed that version of him. I should remember this guy's name, because he's actually kind of important to Dragon Ball, but I really don't. I wish I remembered his name. If you know his name, let me know down in the comments. Alright. And not a whole lot of damage from LR Metal Cooler. LR Metal Cooler is here more or less for his revivability and his active skill. The active skill may not do a ton of damage, but it does have lifesteal. So LR Metal Cooler is useful here on this team. He just doesn't do a ton of damage like the Final Form Cooler. Alright, so we should be able to kill the physical one this turn. I don't think we need to do any targeting really, because just in case Frieza actually doesn't kill him, I want one of these two to kill him. And we also want to get the Agile guy out of the way if at all possible, because the Agile guy, if he super attacks, we have a lot of strength characters on this team. It could be very bad for us, so it'd be a good idea to actually just kill him off as quickly as possible. And we did finally get super attacked. This guy just happens to seal, which is really annoying, so keep that in mind if you're on this phase. You will seal your super attacks. Alright, there's that. Okay, maybe LR Cooler can actually kill this guy on his own. That would be impressed for type disadvantage. That would actually be awesome. One more attack. One more super attack. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Ah, you can't do it. Okay. Maybe this guy can do it. Maybe he'll kill him off. Hard to say. Get a crit. Okay, we didn't need the crit. It looks like we still finished him off anyway, so that's great. I'm not going to use this active skill yet. We want to save that active skill for the later phases. So we're going to hold on to that. And we're going to do a little bit of targeting right here. We're going to go ahead and go after the Int one. Hopefully between Final Form Cooler and Metal Cooler, we will kill him. And then we're going to switch our targeting again for the Strength guy and let the Easy Aid Metal Cooler go after him. Good super attack. Please get an... Okay, well, he got an additional crit, but it wasn't an additional super. Wow, his additional normals are actually just doing, like, work. This might still be the best LR in game, even with the release of the new Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo. Like, this guy is very, very good. He's actually just ridiculous. Okay. I wonder if we kill right here. Final Form Cooler, though, put in work for us. Killed one. Killed the other halfway. We did not kill the Tech one, so we're probably going to have the Tech and Strength one left in the next turn, but the Tech one's pretty close to death. Let's see how much this does to the Strength one. Not as much as I had hoped, actually. That Easy Aid Metal Cooler, though, is not really designed for offense. He's more of a defensive character, so I don't expect huge numbers from him. Frieza, on the other hand, I expect massive numbers from, so he should be able to finish it up. And then Final Form Cooler should be able to take out the Tech guy, so we should be able to finish up this phase, this turn, hopefully. Hopefully we don't get super attacked again before we end this phase. That way we go into the next phase with full health, but we'll have to see. Alright, Strength 1 is down. And now we have Cooler going in for the kill, and we did not get super attacked, so I think we're actually in a really solid place for these next phases going in, which is perfect. Alright, that phase is done. Alright, now we got the... Is this Commander? It's got to be Commander Blue, right? That's the name of him. Oh, original Dragon Ball, man. I can't remember. Original Dragon Ball. It's got to be Commander Blue, right? It's been so long since I've seen it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and use these active skills. Well, this one now. We still have one more phase after this, I believe. So we want to save the actual damage active skills for those, for that phase.
Well then, ready to kneel?
I almost like this TUR better than the LR version, and I think he's just so cool. It's probably one of my favorite Dokkan characters in the game. Like, he's just really well designed, and I really like his kit. And I would argue he has aged very, very well compared to a lot of other Dokkan units. Oof, 199,000 from that super attack, and our LR got stunned. That sucked. That actually sucked. It's okay, the TUR is going to step up. Hit a crit right here. Massive. Ooh, and we're getting the additional super. Yep, he stepped up in a big way. So it doesn't matter that our LR didn't get the attack. Like, this guy does more damage than the LR when he hits those crits. Like, that's actually ridiculous. Ooh, 3 attacks. Jesus. Jesus. Oh my goodness, he's popping off. All right, carry me. Oh, that would have been sick if that was another crit. It was still a lot of damage even without a crit though, so I'm not complaining. I doubt this guy right here even does as much damage, even though he's type advantage. We'll see, though. Oh, actually, he did. He did do a lot. Wow, he couldn't get that additional normal attack to finish him off, so we got to go through one whole more turn to finish this phase, but then this phase is done. So actually, we're pretty good on items right now. This hasn't been too bad. This red zone so far has been the easiest red zone I think I have attempted. I say that, but then we got stunned right there. And we still have one more phase, so the last phase could do me in. Alright, Frieza will definitely finish this phase up. And he is dead. Alright, I think this is the last one, if I remember right, after looking at the information for this red zone, I do believe. I don't even remember who this guy is. Who is this guy in the original Dragon Ball? Somebody let me know in the comments. I need to go back and watch original Dragon Ball. Alright, we'll use the Whis here. We have the 40% damage reduction if we need it. We should be fine though, realistically. I want to keep this Frieza in rotation since he does have type advantage, and then he'll become Golden Frieza next rotation if we need him. We have this active skill, so we're going to use it. I know we're type disadvantaged, but every little bit of damage helps. We can also cancel out attacks at the beginning, so hopefully we don't get super attacked if his super attack was at the beginning of this rotation. Alright, actually pretty decent damage for being type disadvantage, pretty good. And alright. So our biggest worry now is that because we're type disadvantaged with the strength characters, we have 3 strength characters on this team, is that he super attacks them and somehow one-shots us. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but we'll see. Alright, if this cooler can hit crits right here, we could potentially end it this turn. Okay, I take that back. We're not ending it this turn with how much damage that was. Unless he hits like 2 more super attacks with crits. I don't think it's happening. But if he does... Ooh, there's one. Okay. Are we gonna get... Nah, that's gonna be the end of it. That's gotta be the end. Yep. Okay, so I was hoping we'd actually get more. Maybe this guy, if he gets 2 additionals like last time, could do it. I do think we're gonna go into the next turn, though. Oh! Oh! I'm telling you, he's sometimes better than the LR. Like, actually ridiculous. Oh my gosh, he almost did it on his own. We almost one-turned the final phase of this red zone. That would have been insane. Okay, and realistically, I would argue the Whis weren't even needed, but might as well use them. There's no missions for no iteming this yet, so don't be afraid to use your items. And then we have this active skill right here with Metal Cooler. I'm using it just because I feel like I don't really get to see it too often. And it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, realistically. And that is it. That is all she wrote. That is the end of that red zone versus the Red Ribbon Army, guys. That was honestly not too difficult. As you can see, I still have full health, and we still had Whis active on that last turn. So you guys should be able to do it if you use the Terrifying Conquerors team fairly easily. Of course, I know you're probably going to want to test out the new units with Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo. So if you do it with those teams, post down below what teams you use to clear this so other people have some help. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me those comments I was talking about. Thanks for watching. Peace.